like that cut a bitch wing. You know, we want that. That's what we want. We don't want a fat wing. We want a wing that's gonna cut a bitch. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Rebecca if you are joining me for the first time. And I am excited to film this video today. We are going to be doing sweat-proof makeup, and we are going to do some winged eyeliner. Yes, winged eyeliner. It's one of my favorite things to do. I actually wear a wing almost every day. I do tone it down a little bit. I make a little itty bitty baby wing for daily makeup, for like when I'm working. But then there's other times where I'm going out, or I'm gonna, you know, be having a little bit of fun, or whatever the case may be. And I love a classic wing. I think that it's beautiful. I think that it makes the lashes look a lot more fuller than they actually are. And it is still summer where I live, and sweat-proof makeup is definitely, I think, a must. I definitely am an oily person. In this T-zone area, I get very oily. So I think that it's beneficial for me to do this video while it's still warm outside. I know fall will be approaching very soon, but for my friends out there that want to learn how to do winged liner and sweat-proof, summer-proof, waterproof makeup that stays on all day, all night, then just keep watching, and we will be rolling in 3, 2, 1. We are going to get the hair out of the face so we can see what we are doing. And for starters, slick the eyebrows back. Start off by doing that. How about that? Yeah. There's a few things that, you know, are important when it comes to, you know, applying your makeup and wanting it to last all day. Number 1, I wash my face before applying my makeup. Always, no matter what. I will use a mild facial cleanser depending on what day it is, because my skincare regimen changes daily. And then I always moisturize the skin. I try to do it with, well, I guess it depends on your skin type. I am oily, and I do moisturize my skin with a facial oil. Usually like a coconut oil, or I have a few other ones that I really like. One's usually for daytime, one's for nighttime. I did use a little bit of coconut oil on my face after washing, and I also really like my Clinique Dramatically Different lotion. I'm pretty sure facial moisturizer. That one I really enjoy. Just use what is best for you, what works for your skin type. I like to use a facial spray. This one right now is my favorite. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Water Primer. And I also really enjoy this one. This is the Laura Geller Spackle Mattifying Oil Control Under Makeup Primer. So I'm going to start out by applying my water primer to my face. Giving it a little fan. And then next I am going to apply my primer. I'm taking this much right here, and I am going to apply it in the T-zone area. This is where, in this area is where I have the larger pores, and where I tend to get most oily throughout the day. And then I will disperse the remaining product that I have onto the rest of my face. Okay, so I'm mixing the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and I'm mixing that with the Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover. This is camouflage makeup for body, face and body. And this has SPF 15 in it. I'm just going to apply some here and here, and then my forehead and chin. And then whatever's left, I'll just kind of wipe on the outer parts of my face. Now, some people apply their makeup from the outside in. I like to apply mine from the inside out, more closer to my nose and dispersing it outwards, mainly because this area is where I'm going to need the most coverage and most oily, and I need it to last all day and night. So I am going to just start bouncing my beauty blender and start spreading the product. And you will notice that this foundation, my face and my neck are two completely different colors, so but by the time everything is done, we will match, I promise. Okay, we are going to be moving on to concealer. The concealer that I am going to be using today is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. It's the high definition concealer. Most everybody has heard about this or used it. It's been raved about since it came out. I am going to apply that in the areas that I need it. So I'm going to apply it I'm going to apply it under my eyes, Cupid's bow for a highlight, my chin, and I'm going to put it in the center of my forehead. I'm so scared that this is gonna come shooting out all over my white shirt. That's happened before with this particular product. I feel like the applicator could have been thought out a little bit better. Now you wanna work pretty quickly with this product. It does dry down, but the great thing about this is it is very inexpensive. I think these are under $5 a piece. And see, it's drying pretty quickly. So when that happens, if it starts drying down, I like to spray my face with my primer water again. I know I could lie, but I'm telling the truth. Wherever I go, there's a shadow of you. His heart was a stone, but then his hands search his name. What more should I have forgiveness? I'm using my Airspun powder. The shade is Translucent Extra Coverage. And I am going to apply that to my under eyes only. I like to tap it out a little bit just to make sure there is not any creases in my concealer. And then I am going to just set. And then I am going to also apply it to the lid. I feel like cream products last longer on me and most people, you know, especially when it comes to heat and things. So I am going to be using this little e.l.f. duo. It's called Bronzed Peach. It has a contour shade and a blush shade. I'm taking this flat dense brush by Real Techniques. It's the sculpting brush, and I'm going to dip into this contour shade. I'm going to apply it in the areas that I want to contour and bronze. Sides of my nose, the hollows of my cheeks, and the forehead. And also the jawline. And then I'm going to just blend it right out with this same brush. I just spread the product in almost like a swooping motion, but also tapping it so it doesn't disturb our foundation. I am going to clean the lines up on my like contour area, but before doing that, I am going to use a little bit of this cream blush. I'm using a flat top brush by BH Cosmetics. This is a number 116, and this is like a peachy shade. And I just like to, it's highly pigmented. This product is actually pretty impressive. I think the cost of this is like $6, something like that. And I know I look like a freaking clown right now, but we're gonna change that in just a minute. So I'm going to take my translucent powder, my airspun powder, and I'm just gonna put some in the lid. I'm gonna take the same brush that I set my under eyes with. And I'm going to draw a straight line under that contour. And I'm gonna go alongside of my nose and over that blush a little bit. And it's going to tone it down. And I'm going to pretty much set my entire face with this. So it will tone down the blush and the bronzer that we applied. Okay, now you might think this is a little bit extra, but I am going to bronze my face a little bit more. I'm using my Cocoa Contour Kit by Too Faced. I'm just gonna take this medium mocha shade, the lighter shade in the palette, just to define my cheekbones a little bit more and to set the creams that we applied. And then I am going to apply a powder blush. This is the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. This is in Fairy Flush. It's a very pretty shade. It's a very subtle shade. But it's going to set that cream that we applied. These Tarte blushes are literally some of the best blushes out there. They do last. I mean, if you think about it, what goes first when, you know, you're sweating your makeup off? Your blush. These actually last longer than any blush that I've ever tried. And this one, the packaging is stunning. That's just a plus. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera, and then I will be back for the eyeliner portion of the video. So I will see you guys in just a few minutes. All right, love you. All right, guys, who is ready for winged liner? I'll be honest with you, I'm freaking scared to death. I can do my winged liner practically in my sleep, but I have never tried to film it and show somebody how to do it. So this is going to be quite an experience for me. Let's see if I fail. I'm not gonna fail. I'm not gonna fail. I'm not gonna fail. No, seriously, winged liner smells your fear. 100% smells your fear. No, but you cannot fear the wing. Just don't fear. The wing is here. I love that. Don't fear, the wing is here. So, I have a few of my go-to liners. Hair, go away. I have a few of my go-to liners here. Number one is my Superhero Liner by IT Cosmetics. It is a brush tip liner, and I love this one. It's very nice. I also really like this Soap and Glory Super Cat liner and this Essence eyeliner pen. Now, when I'm doing my liner, I typically use more than one. One of these I really like for, I'd say, how black it is or how matte it is. This one I really like because the tip is very dense, so it doesn't give it all. So usually if I need to make up more of a point, I will go in with this one. And this one's similar. It's easy to get your the tip the way that you want it. And you know, I used to like freaking freak out when I was applying my winged liner because I would mess it up and I'd get so angry. And then I eventually realized that anything can be fixed with concealer. So today you're gonna see right now, if I screw this up, I'm gonna fix it with concealer, and I will show you how to do that too. I'm going to start out with the IT Cosmetics liner, and you know, everybody's eyes are different, you guys, so my wing might not be perfect to you or perfect enough or whatever. Makeup's makeup. In my opinion, it's not always meant to look perfect. I think some of the awesomest makeup looks are like imperfect. So, you know, just, I'm gonna show you how I do my wing so you can, you know, maybe try. There's nothing special to the way, there is nothing special in the way that I do my winged liner. It took lots and lots and lots and lots of practice and lots of like effing it up. Seriously, I can't tell you how many times, like thousands of times. I've done my liner probably millions of times, but I can't tell you how many times I screwed it up over and over again. And I would go to work or wherever with one wing out here and one over here, and I just didn't give a shit. You know, it was practice. Practice makes perfect. We all know that. So I'm going to start by resting my elbow, okay? And I'm just gonna start by resting my elbow on my desk. Just, you know, start my line, and then I am going to draw one line going this direction, and not like a huge line, like just a little baby. Just like that. So that's pretty much my guideline right there. And then I'm going to go in a little bit and kind of bring it down. Just like that. So that is the beginning stage of my wing. That's not how I'm going to leave it, but that's how I'm going to leave it right now and do the other side so I can try to get this to look the same over here. These lash extensions are actually kind of getting in my way. I would be a lot more carefree if I didn't have, I still have some hanging on. I'm trying to let them fall out. Now see, that one's already way off from this side, but that's okay because we're gonna fix it. I'm gonna kind of let that dry. And I'm going to go in with my other liner. Those are two completely different looking wings, but we are going to fix them with our concealer and we're gonna make them look nice and pretty. So we are going to fix them and make them look nice and perfect with some concealer. Sorry, I'm going to move my mirror. With some concealer and this little teeny tiny brush. You could use a Q-tip if you don't have a little baby brush like this. It's completely your preference. Okay, so first I like to make sure that the eyeliner is entirely dry before I go in with any concealer, because if it's still slightly damp or wet, it will just smudge all over the place. So I give it about 3 to 5 minutes and then I will show you what I do with my concealer. Okay, so I applied a little bit of my Shape Tape concealer to my brush. I'm going to start with this eye just because I feel like this one's the most jacked up. So once I've applied the concealer and my wings look good to me, I just take my finger and I kind of tap out the edge. Okay, once I tap that out with my finger, I take the brush that I set my face with and my under eyes with, and I do not put any remaining product on it. I just kind of, I mean, there's still plenty of powder there. It helps blend that out and set that area. I'll be using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And I'm going to apply a highlight today. I am going to use, what is this one? This is my Sun Dip Glow Kit by Anastasia. I'm going to put Summer, the shade Summer right here, in my inner corners. And I'm going to mix Moonstone and Summer. And apply that to my face. I really love highlighting the Cupid's bow. Like, boom, that's a Cupid's bow. We're a sun-dipped bitch. Okay, you guys, one last step, and yes, I talk with my hands, so I'll be doing this throughout all my videos because that's just what I do. One last step is we are going to spray our faces one more time. Just to ensure our makeup lasts all freaking night so we can party, bitch. What you think, huh? What you think? What you know about that? What you know about that? we're going to remove our little headband. Okay, so I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I feel like my face looks pretty flawless. I think the products that I used are really good products. I suggest every single, why do I do that? Why do I move around? I should just sit my ass right here and shut the fuck up. Or I can't shut the fuck up, or I can't tell you what we're doing. I forgot my brow gel. Bitch, you need brow gel. If you want summer-proof makeup. Okay, anyway, guys, I hope you really liked this video. You know, I'll be honest with you, I up my eyeliner a little bit. I knew I was gonna do that. I did. I already knew. I was like, you know what? I am gonna screw this eyeliner up while I'm trying to film it, and I'm gonna look like a complete dummy. But anyways, I fixed it. I think it looks snatched. Too much? Yeah, I know. I am too much sometimes. Anyways, so, yeah, I really, really highly suggest what I did. I think the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation, I personally do not like the glow version of this or the whatever. I'm an oily bitch, so, you know, I need a matte, a fine foundation, because regardless, oils are going to, they're coming to the surface eventually. They will show their ugly little faces, and I'll be taking some blotting papers, and you know, but we'll still look good because I like the dew. But I still try to control my oils so we don't look like we're slimy. We don't want slimy, okay? We want matte. We want perfect. We want glow. We want dew. We don't want slime. Anyways, okay, so Pro Matte foundation, Estee Lauder Cameo Camouflage makeup, those mixed together, they are amazing. I was gonna say something else, but it just didn't come out. Let's see, what else was I going to say? The blush. These are a must if you want blush on your face when it's 95 degrees outside, okay? Okay, yeah, you need that in your life. This Airspun powder, I apply this all the time, especially under my eyes. I think it looks nice. It smooths out the skin, everything like that. I think that this is a very, very good product that you can get from the drugstore for like 10 bucks, and it's like, look how big this thing is. Although I hate the freaking smell. I smell like a grandma. Like my face smells like a grandma. Like who designed the scent? I want to know. Airspun. I want to know who decided that this powder was gonna smell like a freaking grandma. I don't like the smell. You know, when I was a kid and I used to like, this smell takes me back to, I don't know. It takes me back to when I was a kid and grandmas were around. You know, I miss you, grandma. I really do. I love you. All of my grandmas that I don't get to see anymore because they're in heaven. But come on. Did a grandma design this? I mean, the product itself is amazing. I'm going on and on and on about this powder. But the smell, okay? There is a odorless one, I think. I don't own it. I've heard that there's an odorless one. If you get this, unless you want to smell like a grandma, get the odorless one. Because for like the first couple hours of the day, I smell like a freaking grandma. Okay, what else? The eyeliner. Yeah, I like this. This is new to me. I have been using it, but I feel like it's an amazing eyeliner. But for doing a wing, it disperses so much product, like right off the bat, that it's hard to get that sharp, you know, like that cut a bitch wing. You know, we want that. That's what we want. We don't want a fat wing. We want a wing that's gonna cut a bitch. So, yeah, and these ones are like cheap cheapos, and I think they're like, when it comes to like making that sharp wing, I think they're better for that. They're just not as pigmented as this one, so that's why I use multiple products. I mean, that's terrible, right? I mean, can I just find one freaking product that I can make my wing with? No, I'm extra AF. I need 3 liners and a concealer and a brush to do my wing, but that's okay. You live and you learn. Is there anything else I'd like to talk about other than, you know, the e.l.f., this thingy right here? I'm sure earlier I looked like a clown. I did look at myself. I'm like way back here from my mirror, and I'm like, man, am I clowning today? Crickets. Anyways, I do think this is good for the, like the price, like the cost. I think this is a decent product. I mean, I got me a contour going on. It's okay. I mean, I'm still learning, okay? You know, I'm not a pro. I'm not a professional. I'm just a girl that likes makeup. You know, whatever. Okay, anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this little sweat-proof winged liner that I kind of sucked at video. And I have some more videos planned down the road. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to hit your girl up anytime. I will get to you ASAP. And anything you want me to try out, just, like I said, hit me up. Leave it down below. Send me an email. Call me. Whatever. All right, guys. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.